Hello and welcome to Trial TV Live. I am the Squeegee of Justice. Thank you so much for joining us on our continuing coverage of California versus Monica Sementilli. We are up to day 35 and just want to straight off say that Comcast is in our area working on our internet, or they're working on the lines. They told us that we would be up and running by 12:41, which is about a half an hour from now. So if we do lose connection, we will be back as soon as we can. So I just want to let you guys know straight away, Comcast is in the area. I went food shopping this morning and I saw two trucks literally right down the street. So just want to let you know, if we do lose internet, if we do lose connection, we will be back. They said that we will be restored by 12:41. Here we are, 12:13, and we are connected. However, we did just have a glitch about 5 minutes ago. So if we do lose you, we'll be coming back. So fear not. So who is with us this morning? Sinbad was first, Mel Stiller second, Therapist Juno third, Dream of fourth, Leslie fifth, Baca sixth, Carol O'Neill seventh. I love it. I love the fact you guys are like naming it. Love it, love it. Heather Garrick, welcome to Rabbit Ears. Brett, good morning to you. Well, by now it's good afternoon to you. Shirley Roth, hello, hola. Thank you for joining us. Queen Olive Ruth Ann, good to see you. Maddie's mom, hello, hello. OnlyFan, hello. Britt, hello to you. Sandra Oliver, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it, you guys. Cajun Bayou Queen, howdy. Pammy, hello to you. We have not seen you in a while. So good to see you again. Drunky the Bear, hello to you. Missy Russell, hello, hello. Hey, Mona, good to see you. Let's see, I think I got everybody. If I missed you, I apologize, but I think I got everybody. So for those that are coming in, just realize Comcast is in the area. They said we'll be restored by 12:41. It's 12:14 right now. If we do lose you, we'll come back as soon as we can, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be okay. All right, so I'm going to read through. Yesterday, we have proffer. Okay, so Christopher Austin is on the stand. They're basically playing his entire proffer. So we've heard everything through his testimony. I'm assuming Levine is doing this so that he can find a gotcha moment. I'm not quite sure when that's going to happen, because I haven't heard anything that is a got you. So far, he's pretty much said everything that he has said on the stand. So let's see. It's Miss Silverman. It's his attorney, and I can't catch his name. Can't catch his attorney's name. But let's see. Basically, if you go to trial, this can't be used against you unless you don't tell the truth. It can then be used to impeach you. So they say that straight away. I'm assuming that's what Levine is trying to do here. He's trying to impeach Austin, but I didn't hear anything. I did not hear a single thing. There was a few new things, though. There were a few new things. She basically says, be truthful. You are telling us all and not holding back. Say, I don't remember. Don't say, I don't remember. Instead, say, I don't know. So that's the difference. Ms. Silverman was saying, don't say, I don't remember. Just say, I don't know. So if you say, I was never there now, and then go on the stand and say, I was, that will be used to impeach you. So let's see. Let's see what Levine has up his sleeve, because right now I'm not hearing anything from what was played yesterday. So starts off with basic questions. What you say today, you will be under oath. He was born and raised in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Baker was introduced to him in middle school through his dad. Again, everything that we've known already. Does your family know your involvement is through Baker? He says, I believe so. This was something new. His mom was watching the ID channel because she watches that channel a lot. And I was like, of course she does. That's how she knew about this. She said, I hope you're not involved, because she knew that he lived with Baker for a bit. So he says he lied to his mom about that. Let's see. His sister takes care of his dad. Is there anyone that can verify what you're going to say today? He said no. So there's no third party. There's nothing that can verify what he's going to say today. But then he answered yes to any third-party items that can verify this. He said yes. So maybe those are the texts. Maybe that's the apps and phone calls. Maybe that's what he was referring to. He has not spoken to anyone about this crime. And she asked him, why is that? He said, it can be very simple. You can answer however you want. And he sighs. And he says, I just don't want to. Oh, then she says, I just don't want to put words in your mouth. And he says, I'm ashamed. So, of your role? And he says, yes. Again, these are all things that he said. I mean, he was very ashamed. Let's see. Has there been a time when you were involved in another crime? He says no. Baker told him he needed him to do what? I need you to do something to help take out. Did he refer to Monica? I mean, again, these are all things that we knew already. When Baker did talk to you, how did he refer to the victim? And he says his normal language, and he called him an MF, you know. Did he tell you who the MF was? And he says Monica's husband. When did this occur? And he says he thinks when I got back to LA in January. So then he talks about moving to Alaska to help his brother. We heard all about this. He talks about living in the Catherine residence. We heard about that. Talks about living with Baker and his wife, Nikki. We heard about that. He was introduced to Birdsong. We heard about that. Baker was married to Nikki then. Started working with Baker at 19. He was 19 years old, fresh out of high school. So again, very impressionable. You know, he's a young man. He's looking for role models, you know, and Baker fit that role. I get it. We've all been there. Baker was managing aspiring male and female adult film stars. Again, we know all of this. He was paid mostly in cash. He thinks his dad told him about Baker's essay with his stepdaughter, with Baker's stepdaughter, and that he had to register. He did find out that Baker, you know, had to go to jail for that. He knew Birdsong worked for Homeland Security. Let's see. He talks about the three-way calls. Tell us about the nature of those calls. He says it was the best way. Figure out the best way to do this to cause harm to the victim. Miss Silverman asks Monica's husband. He says yes. How was Monica's husband referred to you? He says, dude, MF. They really didn't tell me his name. They said her him. They said shooting by gun was ruled out because it would be too loud. Again, we heard all of this. Yes, Comcast is in our area, so just hang tight. Comcast is working on our lines right now, so just hang tight. Comcast is working on our lines, guys. So if we lose you, we'll come back. Don't worry. They said that they would restore us by 12:41. It's 12:20 right now. So Comcast is literally in our neighborhood. So if something goes wrong, it's on our end. It's not on your end. Okay. Let's see. Then they bring up, do you know Lashane Holmes? I would have to see a picture. That name doesn't ring a bell. So they show a picture of him, and he doesn't know who that is. Let's see. Baker sent him an ATM card via mail. It's Credit Union 1. Again, this is all information. How did Baker refer to Fabio, dude, MF, Monica's husband? Okay, here's where it kind of gets interesting. The first time he met Monica was at LA Fitness. He says, how many times had he been to LA Fitness? Maybe 10 times, maybe. Now, remember, Baker said that Austin was a terrible player, but he never saw him play. But he said he was a terrible player, but he had been there 10 times. When did you meet Monica? 2015, but doesn't remember the month. He played racquetball with Monica 2 or 3 games. He said he went to dinner with Baker's friends. Let's see. Baker discussed with him that Monica wanted her husband dead before he came to LA. He says she doesn't like him. She's going to come into some money. If her husband dies, she'll come into some money. Birdsong and Baker were coaching him on what to do. Why Birdsong isn't arrested, I'm not quite sure. I mean, he was arrested, but I don't know why he's not being charged either, unless he's going to testify, but he should be charged. He told by Baker that he's going to get, that Monica is going to give him some life insurance, $30,000 to $50,000. Again, this is all stuff we heard. They talk about the knife being purchased at Walmart. He's shown a picture of Fabio the night that this was supposed to happen. Baker said he was messing with someone, and they started talking. That she's got money. He said that Baker and Birdsong would talk because they're both government officials, and Miss Silverman's like, Baker was a government official, and Baker told him that he was an MP, military police. He didn't know Monica was in Las Vegas. So that's interesting. She doesn't like the man she's with. Said that in front of him, but not to him directly. So he must have been there at some time, and she said that, but not directly. Birdsong had a daughter. He stayed with Birdsong about 8 times. He believes Birdsong lives in Texas, which is true. And this was last year. So when they talked, he said, hit him in the neck. He heard the word jugular from Baker and Birdsong. And this was July of 2016. He says, yeah, I probably met her, but he doesn't remember meeting her. He thinks he played a couple of games with Monica, and it was the second time he met. So he did say he played 2 or 3 games with her. He went to Monica's house either that night or the next. So when he did go there, Monica was home alone. He wasn't told why they were going. They ate pizza. I guess somebody ordered pizza, probably Monica. Monica showed him the back patio. He assumed that she was just showing him his house, her house. He wasn't told where Fabio would hang out. So that's kind of where we stand right now. Then they ended for the day, and now we're up to day 35. So let's see. And once again, for those that are coming in, Comcast is in our area. They said that everything will be restored at 12:41. Right now it's 12:24 as I record this. So if we do lose you, we'll come back as soon as we can. So just hang tight. Fear not. We will come back. So let's see. What are you guys saying? Yes, Comcast is in our area working on our lines, and will be restored by 12:41. So we'll come back as soon as we can. Drunky the Bear, that means that Austin knows the gal that decapitated her husband also, since she lived with him. Hey, Pam, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Sinbad, I looked to find out who the blonde prosecutor is. I found Beth Silverman, but the LA DA's office has over 1,000 prosecutors, so I didn't go down that rabbit hole. Therapist, if we are to believe Austin's words, there is definite PC to arrest Birdsong. Widespread panic. Maybe Austin's testimony was different on some minor point that Levine thinks is a gotcha, but the jury will just roll their eyes at it. So far, I haven't heard a gotcha moment. I've yet to hear it. Maybe it'll happen, but why play the entire thing? I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Carol, good morning to you. Dave, what's up? Go Ducks. I take it you're an Oregon fan. I have to see if I have Oregon in my bracket. Hola, yes, Comcast can suck it. Only fan, he played racquetball with Monica. He says 2 or 3 games. He says he played 2 or 3 games. Hey, Gordon, how are you? Thank you. Sinbad says, I did watch last night's catch-up of second part of Austin's proffer. Lots to upload. This is why I love recap. All right, cool. Irish Amy, hello to you. Thank you for joining us. Kerviel, hello to you. Levine is either boring the jury to death or he is going to pull like one stupid comment out of the whole long, boring interview. Yeah. Only Sand says, hello, Kerviel. Aragonian. I can't pronounce that name. I'm saying like Aragorn. I'm just making a fool of myself. Anyway, you've been there for your entire life or for 69 years. Awesome. Do you have them in your bracket? All right, let me come back over here. Check in on our feed. Definitely don't need the disclaimer anymore. You can go away. Let me pull myself up here. And let's get ready for said feed to kick in, which is about 2 minutes. Oh, Sandra, thank you. That's my Rickenbacker back there. I got that in New York City in 1988. Yes, 1988. Oregonian. Why? It's like I want to say oregano instead of Oregon, right? For some reason, I want to say oregano. Oregonian. Thank you, Widespread. Or Aragonian. Aragonian, Pammy? Aragonian. Therapist, one of your favorite things is when I pronounce a word over and over until I get it. A person from Oregon. Yeah, I want to say oregano. All I see is oregano when I see Aragornian. Now I'm saying Aragorn. I'm throwing in Lord of the Rings there too. I see oregano. Why do I see oregano? I just see oregano when I see that word. Is it just me, or do you guys see oregano as well? Aragonian. All right. OnlyFan Baker, meanwhile, has no recorded interviews. I know exactly. And every time he talks, he lies, except when he's on the stand. But even though he was lying left and right there. So now all you see is oregano, right? I'm sorry. And Aragorn, yeah, Aragorn or Aragon, yes. That's funny. Yep. Oh, what do you guys think of the thumbnail? Aaron came up with the thumbnail. What do you guys think? Oregano, I can't even, Oregon. Now I'm saying Aragorn. Hey, pussycat, she is cooked. What do you guys think of the thumbnail? Do you see the little Easter egg in the back there? Now that I gave it away. Here, let me bounce out so you can see. Nothing there. Oregon Hispanics call it Aragono. Yeah. Mwah. With the lips. Drunk of the Bear. First on it. Oregon Onion. Let's see. All right. So Comcast is in our area working. So just be aware if we do get bounced off, we will, yes, we will get, we will be back as soon as we can. Desert Mango, don't know who Jordan Henning is, so I can't answer that question. Cajun Bayou Queen, yes, I see the kiss mark. Baca loves the board above Austin. Yes. Drunky the Bear, I feel like I kissed paper with lipstick. It would look like two wrinkled lines. Your lag is horrible. All right. Should be going live any moment. Got my eye on the chat. Uh-oh, did I just delete something I shouldn't have? I did. I was too quick on the delete. Okay, there. Let's see. Yes, Dave, that is true. Oh, he is still employed. Okay, he is still employed with Homeland. Mel Burns, I think even if they impeached Austin, still enough to convict her. We need to see him on the stand. I think so too, Dave. I think him and Deborah Obad. I think Deborah Obad and Al Birdsong, I would still like to see. Hellcat. Oops, wait. Mel Burns, the night before attempt. Oh, opening the safe? Yeah, the safe opening in advance? Yes. Hellcat. Hey there. Hey there. Hi, hey there. Hi there. Ho there. Nice. Birdsong undercover? Yeah. How do you do, Hellcat? Pammy, I'm so happy that you're back with us. We missed you. I missed you. I'm sure everybody else missed you, but I missed you. Thank you for joining us again. Oh, we have a feed. All right. They're going to come slamming in. We have a feed. All right. No. So good to have you back. All right. So day 2 of Chris Austin and listening to his proffer, which we pretty much already kind of heard his testimony, but apparently there's going to be some kind of gotcha moment. Let's see if Levine can pull it out of it, but I haven't heard it yet. But let's see what he's got. See what he's got up his sleeve. But as far as we know, it's going to be more Chris Austin. Thank you, Desert Mango, for that. Appreciate you being here. We do our best. And I love mango. So, I like your handle. Let's see. I miss mangoes. Where we used to live down south, we had these 2 massive mango trees. Man, oh man, I loved mangoes. Just love mangoes. Big fan of the mango. Let's see, how many windows can I have open? Let's close a few of these. Chris, do not need all of these open. All right. Glen mangoes are your favorite? I'm not sure what a Glen mango is. They were backyard mangoes, because when I would go shopping at Publix, they would say backyard mangoes, and those looked like what fell from these trees. Kerrville, we had huge trees. They were huge, huge, huge. And we'd have mango hunters that would come, and they'd sometimes they would ask, sometimes they wouldn't. They weren't on our property. They were like, they were on the other person's property, our next door neighbor, but they didn't care. Everybody that lived there were 3 people that lived there. Nobody cared about them. So I would we would just eat them. Like I would literally just have like 50 to 70 at a time, and you would pick them and then put them in the sun for like a week, and then they just would get so juicy. Oh man, they were so good. I miss my mangoes. Yeah, Irish Amy, that is going to be the only thing that saves me from this proffer, listening to it, is if the defense rests. That's the only thing. Hey, Missy Russell. I don't know if I said hello to you. Mel Stiller, throat clearing action. Someone's have forgotten to hit the lovely thumbs up button. Please hit it now. Thank you. Yes, please. Let's see. We have 93 watching and 41 likes. So yes, please hit the like button, guys. Mangoes grow pretty quick. It is wild. We brought one up, Kerrville. We had one that was maybe up to my waist, so I'd say maybe 3 feet or so. And we had it for like 2 years, and I planted it, and we hit like 26, 27, and it survived. I had it covered with plastic, and it survived. But then it cacked out. I think it just got too cold for it. I was so bummed. I hope it comes back. I don't think it will, because there's no leaves. I'm going to trim it back, but I hope it comes back. Butterfly Dana, I don't have fresh mangoes, but every evening they're in my mixed frozen fruit. I love mangoes. Nice. Oh, Donna, I lived in Hawaii and loved the guavas and passion fruit. Mangoes, not so much. Yeah, some people love them. Some people don't. I'm not sure. Sinbad, a good friend in Florida, has a mango grove. She sends me a box of mangoes every year. I'm a bit mangoed out, though. Oh, I'll send them to me. I absolutely love them. Yes, Willow Johnson, stating the obvious. It is a long trial. We are in Florida. Desert Mango. We are in Florida. Legal-minded friends, Karen Cole. Hello to you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I would just eat them like just as is, cut them up, and then, well, we would cut them up. I'd cut them up and then put them in the refrigerator, then just eat them. Or you would put them in with rum. We would drink it with rum. Oof, those were dangerous. Those were dangerous weekends when we would drink mango and rum. And this friend of ours came over, and was it Lady Banana or something? This liqueur. Oh, anyway, all right. We may have some action here. So anyway, oh, you grew up in Pensacola. Now you're in Arizona. Right on. Willow Johnson just had a bowl of strawberries, bananas, and blueberries. Yeah, Thai mango sticky rice. There you go, OnlyFan. Now you're talking. Mango smoothies? Absolutely. Now just throw a little bit of rum in there, and it's a good way to spend a Sunday afternoon. What's the band name? What's the band name? Did I miss it? Hellcat. Not me searching Amazon for mangoes. Lady Velvet and banana liqueur. That's what it was. Lady Velvet and banana liqueur. Lady Velvet and banana liqueur. Oh, it was so good. Oh, Lady Banana. That is a good one. Widespread Panic. Born in Daytona, but we moved to Kentucky when I was 7, so it doesn't really count. Yeah. I was really happy with us. Did I miss you real happy? There you are. Here, but listening while driving. All right. Drive safely. Drive carefully. Yep. Rum makes everything better, Baca. I would have to agree. Mango and rum is awesome. Yeah, that's my go-to. That's my go-to. Hubby grew up in Arizona, Sinbad says. They had grapefruits, oranges, kumquats, and clementines. Not bad. Butterfly Dana, I will have to ask my kids about mangoes. They live in Boca Raton? I think he meant to say Boca Raton, Florida for a few years. I visited them. Love the loggerhead turtles. They are my favorite. Oh, they definitely have them in Boca for sure, because we were just a little north of Boca. We were like maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes north. So if we had them, they for sure had them. Ken Rosenberg, are you with us? Did I miss you coming in? There you are. Banana rum is my first liquor I ever stole from my parents. There you go. Legal-minded friends. I bought a Hue tin. I thought it was mangoes, but it was mango puree. How was it? Don't get me started on kumquat. It is 12:41. All right. Theoretically, our internet should be fixed. So far, so good. Our frames are looking pretty good. I'm not spinny or anything. Sinbad says, I used to like mango White Claw, and now not so much now. I prefer plain old lime. I've never really had White Claw, so I can't answer to that. Oh, legal-minded friends, you had a huge tin can, but it was mango puree. Gotcha. Yeah, I've never really had White Claw. Is that like is it a wine spritzer? What exactly is White Claw? Is it a wine spritzer? I've never had it. I'm not a, let's see, White Claw. What exactly is it? It's classic mango to passion, bold passion, access gig. What exactly is it, you guys? What kind of alcohol is in White Claw? It's a seltzer. Okay. It's made from gluten-free, alcohol-based derived fermented malt or cane sugar. All right. So it's a sparkling alcoholic beverage. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, that white robot box thing gives me flashbacks to yesterday's copying marathon. Don't play with us, Court. Irish Amy. Irish Amy's like, are you twitching in the corner? I can just see you like, ah. Sandra, never had a White Claw. Yeah. Curvio, White Claws are kind of gross. They're just a killer marketing. Oh, they just had a killer marketing campaign and went viral. Hey, it's all about marketing. Drunky the Bear, I have 1 month clean from White Claw. Congratulations. Mel Stiller, I don't consume alcoholic beverages, so I have no clue what you're talking about. No worries there. You're probably better off, too. You're probably better off. Squeegee, yes, the twitching is real. Every time I do that, I think of, do you guys remember the Pink Panther, Peter Sellers, and was it Dreyfus, Inspector Dreyfus, and he'd be like, I love Peter Sellers as a Pink Panther. Those are as a kid growing up, I just absolutely loved that and his battles with Kato and Inspector Dreyfus. I would just die laughing. Oh, Sinbad, you went from White Claw to Zima. What was the name of the wine spritzer things that came? Is it the Zima then? Is that Hellcat? Is it Zima? Butterfly Dana, someone in this house drinks White Claw. I see the cans in for recycling. Desert Mango, I had one hangover, never alcohol again. Good for you. I'm impressed. That's good. Again, you're probably better off. Pink Panther was fantastic, yeah. Hey, Nanar, good to see you. Queen Olive Ruth Ann, I drank Zima in the 80s and 90s. Maybe. Being There's my favorite Peter Sellers movie. That sounds really familiar, but I don't know if I've seen that. Let me see. Being There. 79. Okay, yeah, I did not see that one. I'll have to check that one out. Shirley MacLaine, Peter Sellers. All right, I'll check that one out. Yes, Butterfly Dana, White Claw is an alcoholic. It comes, what did I just say, from sugar, cane sugar or malt, something like that. It's a seltzer, alcoholic seltzer. Zima, I never had the Zima either. Hard Orange, Triple X was the shiz for Sinbad. Hey, MEG, thank you for joining us. Cajun Bayou Queen, you don't drink at all. Good for you. Again, you're probably better off. Dave, it's 9:45. Yep, and you guys are making me want to day drink now. Hang tough, Dave. Hang tough. Don't succumb to the peer pressure. Peter Sellers, the party is hysterical. Did he do anything that wasn't funny? I mean, the man was just brilliant. Yeah, I started with mangoes. Sorry, only fan and Dave. It started with mangoes and I threw in rum and it's all over. Sandra, great. You quit drinking alcohol 20 years ago. Congratulations. Good for you. Queen Olive Ruth Ann, I don't drink now for no particular reason. Don't need a reason. Desert Mango, although mango and rum does sound yummy. Hey, Lacey, I don't drink either, not since my husband passed 5 years ago. Sorry to hear that your husband passed. Sorry to hear that. And good for you for not drinking. Therapist, I take it y'all aren't talking about the cartoon. No, we're not talking about the cartoon Pink Panther. No, Peter Sellers did, I think, at least 3, right? The Pink Panther Strikes Again, the Pink Panther, I think he did 3. I could look it up, but I'm going to go with 3. He did 3 Pink Panthers where he's Inspector Clouseau, and then there's his, I want to say Richard Dreyfuss. It's Inspector Dreyfuss is his superior, and he basically is just this bumbling detective, and somehow he gets the person, but he's just a bumbling inspector, and just really, really funny. Just really funny. a lot of what's that what's the physical gags where he'll fall down, he'll do a lot of physical gags, he'll do a lot of play on words. British humor, if you like any of that, you might like it. Like from the 60s, early 70s, I guess, somewhere in there. So yes, slapstick. Yeah, widespread slapstick, physical humor. Not as bad as like the Three Stooges, but there is no actual Pink Panther in the movies. That is true other than, I think, at the beginning, right? Where they do have the Pink Panther. Literally the Pink Panther. I think he's kind of in it, but yeah. Aaron C. Oh, hey, Brat. Technically, Peter Sellers did 5. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Brat. I was just guessing at 3, but thank you for that. Where is, who did I miss? Aaron C. I saw Aaron C. Did you? Oh, there you are. Aaron C. I'm here again. 60-second rundown of this case. It's one I haven't followed. Monica Sementilli is is up for conspiracy to murder her husband, Fabio Sementilli, who is a hairdresser. And she says she loves Fabio, but then she got involved with this guy, Robert Baker, at LA's Fitness. And they started fooling around, and it got, they sent like thousands and thousands of pictures of each other back and forth. And Baker enlisted his friend, Christopher Austin. The two of them went and they slashed Fabio in his backyard. And Monica is on the hook for setting it all up. So I think I did that in 30 seconds. Oh, and it's been lasting for 35 days. And it started at the end of January. And there's only been, let's see. Well, we've had Baker on the stand and we've had Austin. So we've had the two people that actually did the deed on the stand. And Baker just lied left and right. And he was on the stand for like 4 days, 5 days. So I hope that answers your question. Oh, Gina. Aaron C., there you are. Let's see. In the movies, the Pink Panther is a jewel, not a panther. The Benny Hill Show. Yep, I used to watch that. That was on, for me, it was on like 11:30. It was on after the news. So I would watch that when I was 15, 16, 17. For sure. Yes, therapist, we need a like spike. We have 110 people watching and 65 likes. So let's see if we can get that up. Yes, MEG, and the murder happened January 23rd, 2017. That's true. Yeah, Aaron, go look at the our descriptions. We try to put a lot of information in our descriptions. So please take a moment and look there. Did Curville give a, yeah, corn, lies, red rum corn. that covers it. Gina Farley, yes. Do you remember Columbo? Yep. My dad loved Columbo. So yes, we watched Columbo. Thank you, Butterfly Dana, for hitting the like button. Appreciate it. Hey, Jen405. Hello to you and to Little Superball. Here, I'll show you. Superball is resting. My little co-pilot, my co-conspirator. She's right here. Her little head's like up here. There's her little head. Just look for the black. That's her head. Aussie guy. Hello. Pink Panther is a diamond. I forgot that part. I just remember the beginning, wasn't that? And literally the Pink Panther cartoon was kind of in the beginnings, but I don't remember it being a diamond. I forget that part. So thanks for letting us know that. Yeah, Curville. Yeah, Superball did not get spooked from the tumble. Nope. Yep. She got right back in. She is almost camouflaged, Ken. Yeah, she is. She likes her little pad. It was a hit. All right, Queen Olive Ruth Ann, go do what you got to do. Oh, did OnlyFan give a? Let me see. What did OnlyFan say? Here we go. Hussey got together with adult film star. Yep, Peta. Yeah, who got his best friend's son and some gross dude named Birdsong to kill Hussey's husband for insurance. That pretty much covers it. I just did. Rats. Okay, so Pink Panther shot. Oh yeah, Shot in the Dark. I remember that one. Revenge, Strikes Again, and then Revenge Again. There's two revenges? There were two revenges? Yeah, I remember Pink Panther, Shot in the Dark. Shot in the Dark, I think, was my favorite. I do remember that one. For some reason, I think that was my favorite. And Revenge and Strikes Again. Yeah, I remember all of those. Don't read out. Too late. Yeah, there was also another one. Yep, I remember that. I do remember that. I do kind of remember that. Wait, Brett, you posted it again? You posted it twice? So Pink Panther, Shot in the Dark, Return, Pink Panther Strikes Again, and Revenge. Okay, there they are. From what I can remember, I think Shot in the Dark was my favorite one. Oh no, OnlyFan, you dressed up as a Pink Panther before and played the theme song with your students in your school concert years back. But of course you did. That's why we love you, OnlyFan. That's why we love you. Yep, therapist, your senior year of high school, I was a teacher aide to kindergarten and dressed up as cartoon Pink Panther for Halloween. I thought it was so clever. Nobody knew who I was. Aw. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here, wait, listen. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Super Ball's like snoring. Yeah, no, she's not really. Therapist, I was called the pink cat all day. Cartoon Pink Panther was modeled on David Niven and the Little Inspector based on Sellers, of course. Yes, of course. Yeah, David Niven, he was cool. I liked him. My kid's idea of true crime was Inspector Gadget. Yep. I don't know either. I would think it would be. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm so far out of that realm that I have no idea what it's called these days. Aussie guy watched every episode of Columbo. Just one more thing. Yeah, that was good. Good stuff. Aaron, see, you've got two dogs snoring. She was just kind of snoring a little bit. Court is late. You know what? Let me go to the other. Let me see what Kathy Russin is saying. Let's see what our lovely friend Kathy Russin is saying. Let's see. What is Kathy saying? What day are we on? Day 35. Starting in real time right now. Wow. Feed will pick up. Okay, hold on. Feed will pick up at 10:06 Pacific. Okay, so it looks like another 10 minutes. All right. All right. So Kathy Russin saying starting in real time right now. Feed will come up here at 10:06 Pacific. All right. So we got about another 10 minutes to go through. Let me go here, see if anything happened here as to why Kathy Russin. It doesn't seem like, all right, nothing happened. It just looks like they're just starting, for whatever reason, they're just starting late. So I'm sure Judge will tell us. Therapist, can you tell us anything about next week? I can. So next week, they're going to be dark. Court's going to be dark Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we are going to be doing Karen Reed. We're picking up things that we haven't covered, all for past trials. And we post this on our social media too, guys, or you can just go to our YouTube page and we're showing what we're doing. So Karen Reed on Monday. We've got Oscar Solis, who is the gang member that killed and beheaded the Uber Eats driver. He's got a hearing on Tuesday morning. And then Donna Adelson has a case management hearing Tuesday afternoon. So we're going to be doing those on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we're going to do more Karen Reed because there's been so much that's been happening. So we're going to show that. And then Thursday we have open right now. Maybe Slender Man. I think we're going to do Slender Man. Megan Geiser. What we're going to do her on Thursday. And then, of course, Friday is going to be Monica Sementilli when she picks back up. So that's what we're doing next week. Anja, hello to you. Butterfly Dana, that was our dear Fala, our dear mod Fala. That was Fala. Oh, right. Higgins, yes, right, that's right. New Jersey versus Higgins. He's the guy that ran over the two hockey players, the NHL hockey players. So that's going to be on Thursday. And then we'll maybe the Megan Geiser. Is it Geiser or Geiger? I forget. Hey, JM, how are you? Morgan Geiser. Thank you, Sinbad. JM, hello to you. Therapist, Morgan Geiser. Desert Mango, you should review the Jordan Henning trial. Good videos of what he did. We're always looking for rewatches, that's for sure. Yes, Baca, Friday we presume this trial will be back. I know, I so wish, like if they had, if it had, Morgan Geiser. I wish they weren't taking off, but Judge says he's got a seminar speaking engagement up in San Francisco. He said with a bunch of other judges that are, he said under him, I think, but maybe probably less experienced or whatever. Hey, the Higgins one will be really infuriating. The defense wants to blame them, as well, because they were drinking as well. Like a matter, I totally agree with that. Hey, Mona, no, they haven't even started yet. They haven't started yet. Oh, was it Ola? Ola, you hurt your foot too? I missed that. Oh, I'm sorry, Ola. Super T. Oh, Shirley Roth saying hello. I gotta get this one. There. Super T. Hello to you. Yes, Fala has the foot sprain for sure. Fala definitely injured her foot the other day. So one of our fantastic mods. So tackle hugs. Let's see, Ramsey. I saw you come in, Ramsey. Let me pull you up. There you are. Hello to you. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. The jury is not sequestered, Aaron. They are not sequestered. No sequestration. No sequestration. No sequestration for them. Yeah, Missy, that one's going to be a tough one. Yep, they were drinking. It was their sister's wedding. It was the night before their sister's wedding, two brothers. Yeah, they're out probably having a drink. Hey, they weren't driving. They weren't driving. They were taking bicycles, literally riding bicycles. And this guy was driving erratically. They said that he drove around another person, almost like road rage almost. And then he hits these two guys. And he's like, oh, well, they were drinking, so it was their fault. Give me a break. Yeah. And he had been drinking like for hours too. Not like he had one or two drinks. So, yep, we're going to cover it if they show it. I do want to cover it, but I'll be upset at that one too. But not to the point of, oh, whatever. It's easy to get upset at these, that's for sure. Yeah, they're not sequestered. That's true, Sinbad, but they are dropping like flies. We've dropped 2, at least 3. Let's see. Juror 8, Juror 2, at least 2. We've lost at least 2. Yes, not related. Is that illegal? Drinking and bike riding? You're operating, it's not a motor vehicle. So people have been arrested for riding golf carts, but it's not a motor vehicle. So I don't see why. What's wrong with that? It'd be like walking on the side of the road drunk. I mean, you're not going to hurt anybody, I guess is what I'm saying. Baka, tap that like so Fala doesn't have to creep up with you, creep on you with a crutch. Creep on you with a crutch. Super T, is it wrong that I'm excited for my hip replacement on the 9th? I don't know if it's going to make you feel better. Yep, you don't need a license for bicycle riding. I think if it's motorized, that's when they get you. But if you're just riding your bike, they'll probably get you for public intoxication. That they will, because you could be walking, stumbling around the city street or wherever, so it's public intoxication. Yes, there you go, Susie. That would be public intoxication. Exactly. But maybe more likely hurt yourself is what I'm thinking. Veer off into traffic or something. You could. Same as if you're walking. If you're just walking and you're drunk and you fall in front of a truck, you could create a lot of havoc. But it would be public intoxication. Hey, Pam, I wonder what they're going to try to squeeze out of Austin now. They're trying to impeach him. They're just trying to impeach him. All right, they should be starting any minute. I think Kathy said 106. 10, yeah, they should be starting like any minute. So hang tight. Legal-minded friends, most states make riding a bicycle on public streets while impaired a crime. I did not know that. Hey, Mona, I'm starting to think Levine's strategy is to decrease the jury pool to less than 12 and have a mistrial. Yeah, we were kind of kicking that around yesterday. Can you imagine? Hey, Wendy, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. But what would be the strategy of a mistrial? They have to do this all over again? She's going to be in jail. She's going to sit in jail. It's not like she's out on bond. All right, that makes no sense. She's already been in jail for 7 years. Right? 3 plus 5, 8 years. She's been in jail almost 8 years because it was June of 2017. So she's been in jail for a long time. I don't think she wants to stay in jail for another 2 or 3 years. But I don't know. Ken says it's not uncommon for states and localities to have laws on riding a bike intoxicated. All right. That is true, hey Mona. Not much makes sense. Not much about this trial makes sense. That I would agree with. Queen Alvuthan, yep. The judge and jury would be so mad if that happened. Yep, and then she'll be in jail another 7 years. Duff Diddy said the kitty. So there have been 3. Okay, so Aaron says there were 3. Yeah. So in Jersey, riding a bicycle while drunk is not considered a DUI because state law defines DUI as operating a motor vehicle under the influence. However, this does not mean you won't face legal consequences if you're caught riding a bike while intoxicated. So reckless or disorderly conduct, you will not lose your driver's license. So endangering others, reckless, disorderly conduct, endangering others, police intervention. Police may stop you and ensure you get home safely, or they could charge you with public intoxication. So While you won't get a DUI in New Jersey for riding a bicycle while drunk, you could still be charged with other offenses if you're riding dangerously or creating a public risk, safety risk. So there you go. Thank you, Aaron, for that. All right, we got it. Court's here. Court is live.
Defense President, all counsel, President, jury, and also President, good morning. I think what I'm going to do is tape record my apologies, play it once in the morning, once in the afternoon.
Your Honor, I believe we ended on page 110, line 17, if we could pick up from there for that.
You first met Monica in Vegas during that 2016 visit at the Aria. Was there a conversation in front of her between you and Baker about getting rid of her husband?
No.
Was the conversation from her about how she didn't love her husband, didn't like her husband, wanted his money?
I would hear that from Baker, that conversation from Baker, not from Monica at all.
But did you hear her say anything while you were in Vegas about her husband
No.
at all?
No.
Did Al, who's the person that told you that Monica and Baker had been arrested for this murder? Who did that come from initially? Because I know you said you heard it from various sources, including Al.
First time told me they've been arrested.
He reached out to you
Yes.
and told you what?
Said I was arrested.
Did he tell you Monica was arrested too?
Yes. He said both of them were arrested. Don't say nothing to anybody. You're good. We got you. You keep doing what you were doing.
We got you? Who was he referring to when he said we?
Rob was himself.
Did you ever talk to Baker from jail?
No.
Did he ever make any three-way calls to a third party where, like, you would be on with, let's say, Al or somebody, and Baker was on the phone?
Once I was notified that Baker was arrested, I had no intentions on ever speaking to him ever again.
Understood. But was there ever a time where you were on a call and Baker was also included in that call on a three-way?
From jail.
Have you ever talked to Baker since he was arrested?
I remember talking to him before he was arrested.
After?
I might have talked to him once via three-way call.
With who else on the phone?
Mr. Birdsong.
How many times? Once? More than once?
Maybe once.
Do you remember what was discussed?
Don't say anything. You weren't there. If anybody contacts you, ask for a lawyer.
Did he ever say anything to you, he meaning Baker, about Monica? Never mentioned Monica, forget you know her name, never put her name in your mouth.
He probably would have said something like that to me, yes.
Well, I don't want to know probably, I want to know specifically, did he ever bring up Monica?
I'm thinking. He said, yeah. He said, don't mention nobody's name. Put it all on me.
Did he ever mention Monica's name?
He didn't say anything. He said, don't mention her.
Don't mention her.
Don't mention her. Don't bring anything up. if anybody knocks on your door, you close the door and you ask for an attorney.
Did he ever tell you or discuss with you that there was a protocol? The word protocol ever come up?
Yeah.
What did he say about a protocol?
They get a passport when you're ready to leave. Dump your phone.
Dump your phone, get a passport for what?
Passport.
A passport. And this protocol was to come into play at what point?
If I was ever picked up.
Well, if you were picked up, that would be too late, right? Like, like if you got picked up by the police, you wouldn't have time to go get a passport. You'd be in custody, like you are now.
Yeah.
So, when was this protocol supposed to come into play? Was this something you were supposed to do after the murder?
Yes. And then after he was arrested, first on was telling me he would check in on me from time to time, and he was telling me, keep doing what you're doing. You're good. You have nothing to do with this. Don't worry about it.
Did you ever have any three-way phone calls with Baker, Al, Monica, or anybody else through this guy showing you, this is Exhibit 5, Attorney Howard Lynch?
Maybe if I saw something that referenced I don't know.
Do you know this guy?
I do.
How did you meet this guy?
Basketball.
Where?
I met him playing basketball back in 07.
Where?
Yoga.
Outside somewhere?
Like a big somebody's house. They would like meet every week. You know, a bunch of people would all meet. We all play basketball outside somebody's house.
And who introduced you to him?
Baker.
Did you ever talk to him after Monica and Baker were arrested?
No. I don't think so.
Did you ever make any three-way calls, or were you ever part of any three-way calls that went through this guy's law office?
Maybe. Like, are you asking if I made the 3-way calls, or what did I pick up the phone? 3-way calls on it.
Did you pick up?
I probably picked up, and it was probably Birdsong and Baker.
Together?
Yeah.
From after Baker was arrested in jail?
I think so. Yeah.
How many times? Do you know the two secretaries that would put together the three-way calls besides
No.
Linda? You know, either the women that work in his office?
No.
How many times have you met this guy?
Basketball, a lot. Like probably over 8-10 times. I was just meeting with basketball prior to all of this. That's how I know.
In 2007?
Like about 2007.
How about April? Do you know Baker's sister, April?
I didn't know Baker had a sister.
Well, do you know a woman named April that's related to Baker somehow?